Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're crazy.
How many fingers can you fit in a ladyboy? Probably not that many.
Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. I have a little thing to admit to you. I'm a millennial.
God, how awful!
And that means I'm very familiar with reality TV shows from the early to mid to late 2010s. Now, if you are a British person,
I am sorry.
you may have heard of this. Son, Sex and Suspicious Parents. This is quite possibly one of those TV shows that literally thrives on the drama, and it does leave you thinking, if I did that when I was a teenager, well, I wouldn't be here right now. Put it that way, my lovelies. Would you like a vague description about what this show is? Because you're probably going to need it. Son, Sex and Suspicious Parents essentially follows a group of teenagers, mostly focusing on one and their group of besties, as they are excited about their first group holiday. However, their parents follow them secretly and keep a watch on them through a secret camera. Now, my lovelies, now. When this came out, I was just in my early 20s. And I remember thinking, my goodness me, if I was 18, 19, going out with my group of friends, this would have been absolutely vile, although I wasn't that popular. So maybe not, you never know, do you? Are you ready, my lovelies? Because we're going to see some things. This one is known as the Thailand episode. Sometimes it is a case of overbearing parents wanting the absolute best for their children. And then sometimes it is a case of these children are vile. Well, my lovelies, make sure you're sitting comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. Today it's pink energy for me because I'm gonna need it, my love. Gonna need it, girly wigs. Pop your little ochanger right into your suspicious hole. And let's watch Son, Sex and Suspicious Wigs.
Why don't you try on that lovely wig?
Oh, Son, Sex and Suspicious Parents, Thailand. That's the intro. That's it. That was the intro. That was it. That was the intro. Oh my God, London buses. I haven't lived in London for about 8 months now. Just like, oh, do you remember the 49 to Fry and Barnet?
In Croydon, Surrey.
Croydon?
Not too much. Where shovel before?
Spoon, yeah?
Yeah.
22-year-old insurance clerk Kiara is still living at home with her parents.
Oh, right, so she's not a teenager.
Come on.
22.
Her
22's an
father,
adult, like, you can do what you
Antonio,
want.
is a traditional Italian
Right.
and rather overprotective.
She has to do what I said.
My dad still checks up on me now that I'm age 22. I'm still his little girl.
Charlotte Church.
You're making me a crazy chick. You driving me to insanity.
I'm just a crazy wig with a crazy pig. And just a quick interjection from editing Luxeria here. Unfortunately, this video cannot be monetized. So if you enjoy this video, please consider buying me a coffee. There is no commitment and the link is in the description and the comments below. And with that, back to the show.
Oh, thank God.
I'm still his little girl.
She knows sometimes I spy on her if I don't like something.
My dad did once when I was younger follow me clubbing. That was ridiculous.
Don't forget, I'm watching you.
Oh, I find that strange. I find that you can't... Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Yes, express concern for your children if they're up to no good, but overprotective parents don't make better people, they make better liars.
Mum Gilda is less controlling.
Mum Gilda.
We do have to let go of those apron strings
Yeah.
because we just suffocate her.
Yes,
Kiara
I agree.
feels she's
Is she
no
an only
longer
child,
Daddy's
maybe?
little
Maybe that's
girl.
what it is.
It's the in thing when you're young to do, to get drunk, make a few mistakes, but you learn from them, so...
As a millennial, who else here in the audience, face down in a field, told your mum, I'm just staying with Jessica. I'll be fine, yeah, Jessica, yeah. Actually paralytic with strangers in a field. The millennial lifestyle. MySpace who?
Thailand, guys!
She hopes the trip to Thailand will finally offer her some independence.
Anything goes, anything. You've got fire breathers, performers, it's all done on the beachfront. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime experience,
It
you
is.
know?
I mean, I've not been to
Antonio
Thailand. It's
lays
definitely on
down
my
some
list of places
strict
to go.
rules.
Never, ever been offered a drink of nobody, okay, if it's open, okay?
Yeah.
Always stay with your friends.
Yeah.
Never talk with a stranger.
Okay, Dad, I'm not 5 years old, I know.
I know that.
I'm 22,
one.
I know.
Yeah, but you know.
I'll be all right, don't worry.
Right.
And I will stay dignified, don't worry. I'm not going to do anything I'm going to regret. Trust me, Jesus.
famous last wigs. I must say the dad there gave some pretty solid advice. We don't know if production were like, now all have a sit down and tell your daughter what you don't want to see, Charlotte. But I also don't really understand the idea of don't talk to strangers on holiday, because how on earth are you going to get anything done if you're don't talk to strangers, girl? It's just have your wits about you, isn't it? Have your wits about you and realise that you're going to a different place where culture is different and you are quite an obvious tourist, and quite often obvious tourists can be prey for scammy situations. So just have your wits about you, girl. I would say someone at 22 probably has their wits about them a bit more than someone at 18. I feel like that level of maturity, those 4 years, are quite big, actually. So, we'll see.
Joining Kiara,
That's lovely. Hold that for
A
me.
photographer!
our best friends Amy
She's a photographer!
Flick your hair a little bit.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Daniela.
A celebrity.
I'm not at all independent. Fully admit that. I should learn how to just get off my arse more.
She's not independent? Is that something to boast about?
Antonio just
What a
can't
strange
be-
introduction that was. I'm not independent, got no idea what I'm doing. Okay, and how do you feel about going to Thailand?
Antonio just can't restrain his overbearing ways.
Yes, he does seem a little bit...
I just want to be there, just to be protected, an angel, in case, she's in trouble.
20-year-old wannabe barber Josh lives...
Interesting that these people aren't actually teenagers, even though the description of the show is a group of teenagers. These aren't teenagers, these are adults going on holiday. So yes, we're going to see some suspicious things, but obviously they are adults. So it does feel a little bit like, if they're up to no good, adults, take some responsibility. I don't know, just feel... I remember it going very differently than this.
Josh lives in East Grinstead with his
East
mum,
Grinstead.
Steph.
I am really, really proud of you.
They have a close relationship. Until it comes to the ladies.
Oh dear.
So this is how we sneak a girl into my house.
Oh right, okay. Grow up.
Slowly close the door, not making a sound.
Is Josh
Production
respectful
art.
to women?
Creep up the stairs.
I am hoping that Joshua is, but I have seen and witnessed Joshua not being respectful to women.
Oh, right. Wow, that's quite a strong statement, isn't it? How do you begin to, fix a man who's not respectable to women if he is, in fact, your own child? I don't know, girl. I've only got biscuit. The government! My little whistleblower.
My mum's room is only there.
And that really, really gets me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'd be like,
close the door.
beat! This will teach you to respect ladies. Beat!
And then proceed to make love.
Make love.
Josh's life has had its ups and downs, to say the least.
Oh, right, okay. God, here we go.
Must have been kicked out of about 6 or 7 schools. Started getting in trouble with the police when I was about 14, I think. Spending weekends in cells, in and out of court. Very close to going to prison.
He was...
Right. Okay, so we have a troubled teen, shall we say. Oh! World's strictest parents.
He was arrested many times from a very, very young age. And I was continuously having to go into police stations. He got involved in drugs and I paid off a drug dealer. And we got threatened. It was just awful.
With help
Yes,
from
I'm not
Steph's
surprised.
partner Ernie, Josh has managed to turn his life around.
Okay.
I used to say to Josh, you're as good as anybody,
God, you just don't see men that look like this anymore, do you? He looks like an 80s TV soap opera star.
You're as good as anybody, there's nobody better than you, Josh. You're not a loser in life, Josh. You're far from a loser in life.
This
Yeah,
holiday is
sometimes I guess
Josh's
you just need
chance to
guidance,
prove
don't
he has
you?
transformed his life for the better.
I want people to know that I'm a changed person, because I'm sure there's a lot of people around here that believe I'm still the same.
Do you know what's so strange? Is that when they interview, young men on the BBC, they always get them to, lean back with their leg up. Have you noticed this? There was lean back, you just don't even give a care. And it's just such a strange direction, because there will be a cameraman here with this guy's leg up like this, filming him through like that. I don't know, it's just a bit much, isn't it? Put your nunny away, girl.
Believe I'm
Sun,
still
sex
the
and
same
suspicious
scummy
holes.
teenager that I was.
Accompanying Josh on this trip of a lifetime
No
is his
song.
best mate, Louis.
Oh,
my closest
Louis!
friend.
Oh, no! That's my boyfriend's name. How funny. Oh, look, they look like children. Matching outfits and the lot.
He's my closest friend, for sure.
He's like my fourth closest friend.
Scandalous. The hierarchy.
Thailand
Okay,
is
so we're playing
so
football.
different
Different
to
people, like-
anywhere we've been.
Go to Thailand,
Ball
you meet
foot.
like Americans and Australians and...
Go to Mali, you just meet chavvy little English birds.
Yeah, you go to Malia, you just see loads of Scottish birds and big
What's wrong with
chunky...
Scottish birds? I said a Scottish bird in Malia.
So what?
I'm so excited for you.
Okay.
Don't get too pissed that you don't know what you're doing. Please, if you're going to have one-night stands, take some condoms. Don't take any risks. Don't bring anything back with you that you didn't want to.
I think this is very much like a production thing. They're really going to sit them down and be like, now be the parent and say what you don't want to see on holiday, girl. So if you didn't know from what they were saying, they weren't talking about women with such high regard just then. Birds, if you aren't familiar, birds is a colloquialism in the UK for girls, women. So when someone says, oh, Scottish birds, yeah, it means that they have either slept with or are interested in a Scottish woman.
Oh, that's nice.
Steph is desperate to see Josh do well.
I do believe that.
Strangely enough, I don't know if this is going to sound a little bit classist, but I come from a working class background. When I was growing up, I felt so disconnected from everyone around me in my like social circles, in my schools, that I forced myself to speak with such a proper English accent. Like, I don't think you will hear a colloquialism in my vocal range, if you like. And it's because boys that were similar to this used to bully me so much in high school and so much in primary school, I did not want to be a single thing like them or even sound like them. So I forced myself to not sound like where I'm from, to not sound like other people, to not sound like the rest of my family, really. I think you'll see this with a lot of queer British people who perhaps have had difficulty growing up. They won't sound like where they're from because it's like a conscious effort to not be part of the problem. Does that make sense? I don't know. Oh, God, I'm not classist, my loves. I understand the class struggle. There is only us versus the elites.
And she's going along to Thailand to see if it is.
How are you going to pack without
It's
him
because
seeing,
I
or has
care
he already
about him
gone?
and I want to know that he's safe. And that's all I want to know. If I know he's okay, I'm fine.
Okay. Oh, here we go, girls. Police.
The long flight to Independence has finally arrived.
You've done a
I
naughty
think I've
tweet.
got everything. Let me just double check it.
Right, what's that? A
Some
leopard
stressed
print
out. I need to
pillow.
relax.
Very important for
How am I going
Thailand.
to phone you? I'm not taking my mobile with me.
Well, you know the number. What's your camera?
My camera in my bag. Got my camera.
She's a photographer.
Kiara may be dreaming of Far East freedom.
Bye, Dad. Love you. I'll bring you back souvenirs, yeah?
Far East freedom.
But little does she know, her parents are coming too.
Oh, Gagatron, girl. Bye. See you in 20 minutes.
Oh my God. So excited.
Look, it's me in the middle.
We're actually on the way to the airport. We're going to go on our flight. Happening. It's really happening. We're actually going to Thailand.
I wonder if the show pays for it or if they
In
pay
East
for it.
Grinstead, Josh and Louis are also hitting the road.
Please, please, please be good.
Please, please, please.
On your head be it.
Do,
Be
blip,
good.
blip.
Oh my God, please, Josh, please don't let me down.
God, the music. And they all touched a blue ring jellyfish, no, octopus, and went into hospital. Thailand.
The distant tropical isle of Koh Phi Phi in Thailand.
Koh Phi Phi.
With stunning beaches, amazing wildlife, and exotic foods. It's a little slice of heaven.
A bird.
And come evening,
Right, here we go.
a party nirvana.
I wonder if this is copyright music. BBC loves the copyright music. Oh my goodness. Quite talented. I do like a bit of like fire magic. Charizard hoots. Right, well they're clearly having lots of fun, aren't they? I would probably not enjoy that environment.
This looks like the pictures now. This is starting to look like the pictures.
Right.
24
Are they just going to
hours
have a
to
lovely little
fly.
like girls' holiday? Well, I hope so. I hope that's what they have. That sounds so cute.
It's in one ferry since leaving home. Kiara, Amy and Daniela have arrived in paradise.
This narrator is so like, oh, Bobby Dodo, oh, Bobby Do.
We've just got a waft of loo then. What is that, like an open septic tank? Is that the toilet? Oh, my little pot in the little pot in the road. Is that animals?
Yes, sometimes this
Are we
is
staying on
the
a
case
farm?
when you visit new places.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
If it looks a bit rough around here. There's us looking at the beach thinking, oh, wow, hammocks and stuff. and we've just walked through like a building site. This is a dump.
Oh,
Amy and Daniela are saying nothing.
Did you, like... Unfortunately, with holidays, you get what you pay for quite often. And what I said earlier is kind of still on point, you know? We've all stayed at a place on holiday where we've gone, oh, if I'd have known that it looked like this, I probably wouldn't have booked this place. I might have booked something else. But that is the case of being young and trying to not look like an oblivious tourist, perhaps.
Oh my God, it's actually so clean. What the hell was I worried about? Look at it. I'm not a drama queen. This is actually
Okay,
really
so she is
nice.
being a bit of a drama queen then.
Oh God, I'm going to sound like such a horrible person saying all that. We're literally on the beach.
I told you to wait till you saw inside.
I feel a lot happier.
You feel like a bitch.
I feel like a bitch. I feel like a sport brat, yes.
Okay, well, no, it's not a spoiled brat if you think what you pay for. I don't know. Don't
Meanwhile,
judge a book by its
6,000
wig.
miles since departing, the boys have also arrived.
Boys!
They must be thrilled.
Boys.
Delayed planes, hot airports. Bit of a horrible trip, to be honest. Diarrhea. Diarrhea, yeah.
Oh no, not
Loads of diarrhea.
flight
We drank a
IBS.
bottle of Bacardi.
Delays have caused
the
them
answer
to
is to
miss
get
the
drunk.
ferry. They get to
Not a
travel
nice
in style.
probiotic. Bacardi.
And
Sorry,
make their
I
way
missed that. What are they doing?
to miss the ferry. They get to travel in style.
Oh! A little boat
And
to
make
the
their way
Isle
through
of
another bottle
Kopipi.
of booze even before they've arrived.
Oh my god, we don't even have a lot of there. We're drinking strawberry flavoured Daquita. Daquita? Whoa!
Daiquiri, perhaps?
Whoa!
Daquita?
Josh and Louis
Daiquiri?
clearly have a serious drinking problem.
Oh shit!
Oh, because, you know, it's a problem and they're trying to drink, I think.
Getting used to this
Oh
drink.
yeah, I would probably be quite seasick with all this excitement.
Oh
Be like,
my
oh,
God.
road! You know?
Fuck's sake. I've never been anywhere like this in my life.
It does look beautiful, doesn't it? Just stungina.
After that boat journey, my head is like pounding. It's not nice. Time to drink. I need some paracetamol first.
They've
Oh, he's not
finally
doing
made
well.
it.
It is quite, like, unfortunate. I will say, it is unfortunate when you want to go on holiday and your body's like, do you know what? Disease.
I wasn't expecting anything. I didn't have any expectations, so... You know, you said Monkey Island. Do you think that means that there's monkeys?
Probably. Probably does mean that there will be monkeys around.
The revellers
Monkeys
are heading
so, like,
out,
unpredictable.
ready for a night's
They kind of put me on
beachfront
edge.
clubbing. Josh and Louis are raring to go.
With a nice little backpack.
Maybe drinking that early was a bit of a mistake, but we're here now. See what happens. Might, I don't know if I'm in the state to talk to anyone. Any birds, might get some fingers in. You never know.
Rookie.
Hopefully not smelly ones. And no pooey ones, because we're not fingering any ladyboys tonight.
Excuse me, bitch.
Right, okay, well, that's absolutely unacceptable. But it is the BBC and they love that, don't they? Rookie mistake. Drinking at an airport, then drinking on the plane, then drinking when you land, and then drinking in the afternoon, and then it's evening and you're like,
I don't want to go out anymore.
rookie mistake, girly wigs. But I guess you have to make it at some point in your life, don't you? Also, we're not doing pooey ladyboy fingers. Stop that immediately.
Few fingers. How many fingers can you fit in a ladyboy? Probably not that many.
None for me, mate.
Sorry, what? Obsessed. Obsessed,
Whoever coined
aren't
the
they?
phrase "never play with fire" clearly never came here.
Right.
Boozed up hunters are never more than a hop, skip,
the ring of
and
wig.
jump away.
Right, so is this like... Have you got health insurance for all this? I sound like such a mum, don't I?
You got health insurance?
Got your
Can I get
e-hip.
a bucket of vodka lemonade, please?
Vodka lemon.
Yeah?
In a bucket. That's obscene. Vodka
I'm not
lemonade in
going to
a
creep
bucket.
up to my limits.
You are.
I'm going to reach my limit and then...
I don't want to slap you and say, Josh, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, and I'm going to punch you in the face.
Despite the
God,
abundance
don't fight
of
with your
girls
bestie on
around,
holiday, girl.
tonight it's all about the booze.
Is
You got a free
it,
beer?
You got free beer and a free shot.
beer and a shot.
Booze, it seems.
Album and a
leads to
t-shirt.
bravado.
Louis about to do the skipping with fire. It's a bit mental. I don't know if I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if I would go anywhere near fire drunk. That seems like the worst idea possible.
Josh finds his bottle.
had quite a good night tonight, so we might just drink our shit and go home and, like, see what happens tomorrow.
Okay, I envisaged that going quite differently for some reason. Anyone who's this drunk going near, like, spinning fire of ladies, it seems to me like sun, sex, and suspicious hospital visits.
We've reached the end of the beach as well, so...
Oh.
A few bars away, the girls are hitting it hard.
Girls. Here come the girls.
2 buckets, shamefully I will admit. I've had 2 tequila shots and I'm
2
gone.
buckets of vodka.
This is
Imagine buying vodka by the bucket. That is obscene.
I'm in Thailand, baby.
That is obscene. They must love British tourists. Well, I mean, like, as much as you can love British tourists. That will go and be like, 7 buckets of vodka, girly wig. In the UK, alcohol is only getting more and more and more and more expensive and highly taxed. So I'm not surprised that an air of, what's it called? Like, caution, an air of caution goes completely out of the window when you go to a place like Thailand and alcohol is by the bucketful.
Amy
Spinning
and
ladies.
Daniela are more intent on chilling.
Shake the boobies.
But there's no stopping
Oh
Kiara.
God, here we go. This is not a good idea. She's going to die. Look. Well done! You survived. She's having a wonderful time.
She's lost all inhibitions and she's just going for it, but I'm scared of getting burned. I don't know, why won't you do it?
Yeah, I think you're the sensible one. Scared of a little bit like have fun, but be cautious. What is that? What's happening?
Did you see that? The Thai man, instead of lifting me up, I lifted him up and we went under. It was so funny. It was so funny, seriously. My parents would flip. If they saw me doing fire skipping, they would flip. Because fire, dangerous, but it's fun at the end of the day. I'm here to experience life once in Thailand. I'm going to try everything they've got on offer. If they don't like it, I'm 22 years old, I'm an adult, I'll do what I like.
I mean, where is the lie, madam? Where is the lie? And into the ocean they all went. Oh, God!
I've got blisters on my feet.
Back at the hotel, Josh is nursing a burnt foot.
Oh, so he did burn himself.
First night, amazing. Everything. I ain't got nothing to say badly about Thailand.
He's not gonna
good
like
night
that
out
tomorrow.
though. Proper good night tonight.
Getting this drunk on holiday and then nursing a hangover the next day sounds awful to me. But here we are on the next day, girly wigs.
It's another beautiful day on Koh Phi Phi.
Koh Phi Phi.
Yeah, sounds good.
Kiara and Ko are out early.
Oh.
Okay. I am the one with the massive breasts that has to suffer.
Is she?
Yeah.
Nobody's hungover?
Oh, wow, look. My
I'm very
cleavage
surprised.
looks
I'd be like,
amazing
oh, hot
right
day,
now.
is it? Well, oh, canoeing. Oh, I love kayaking. I do love lifting kayak.
The boys are still dead to the world.
I bet they are.
And totally unaware of some impending visitors.
The special service has arrived.
The parents have arrived. And it's the first chance for Kiara's mum Gilda and dad Antonio to meet Josh's mother Steph.
Oh,
and
right, I
partner
forgot.
Ernie.
Yes, they all meet and gossip about their own children. Just like every other parent throughout history.
I'm Antonio, nice to meet you.
Stephanie, you're
Antonio.
Hello, lovely to meet you. Don't touch the Birkin. I'll key your car on the way out. Goodbye.
Steph, Gilda. I saw you on the plane, didn't I?
Oh, secret meetings before the show.
Just crazy being here in Thailand and we're going off to see the kids.
And you can't actually enjoy it because you're here as like
You weren't
spies.
so excited I am.
Right.
This beats the River Thames ferry.
This is just absolutely incredible, isn't it?
Is this a sea or a...
It's what, sorry?
What sea is this? Is it a sea?
It's a sea, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Not sure which one it is.
I couldn't name what sea it is, so you know what? I don't blame her.
Finally
I'd be
up.
like, an ocean?
I can't even remember doing it. It's only when I woke up this morning that I realised I was burnt.
And the first job of the day for Josh is to treat his fire skipping injury.
Right, so
Clean
he's
it
gone
up
to the
and
pharmacy.
cream it up, basically. I don't know whether to bandage it up.
That's going to ruin your
I mean,
holiday.
It's not that bad. But if I don't have a bandage on, it's going to be rubbing in my shoes.
Don't wear shoes then.
Well, what am I supposed to wear?
Flip-flops. Floppity flippers.
After making it ashore, both sets of parents are eagerly anticipating their first peek into what their kids have been up to.
God, right. Is this overstepping a boundary? I mean, I know it's like a TV show and stuff, but like, I don't know if I would want my parents, even at like 22 or 20, to be like, what's going on your holiday, girly wig?
What's going on here then?
How would you feel if your parents were suddenly like, we're going to watch you on holiday?
I'd be surprised if Josh didn't exhibit some silly behaviour.
Exhibit
would be
silly
very
behaviour, is that what we're
surprised.
calling
almost
it?
disappointed.
She will do good. She will not like to disappoint her father and
oh God, here we go.
my family. But
Gather
anything,
round
you
the
know.
Sony Veo.
I'm really nervous.
First up is Josh.
Delayed planes, hot airports. Bit of a horrible trip, to be
That
honest.
sounds like Josh doing nothing but moan.
Yeah. Loads of diarrhea. We drank a bottle of Bacardi.
Oh my God.
For 24 hours.
My head, yeah, it's been...
Oh my God, is that really that dramatic? I drank a bottle of Bacardi in less than 24 hours. Am I going to be the one here that's like so far out of the norm and be like, do you know what? I don't think that's obscene. Like at a party, you would, surely? I don't know. Oh, I don't know, girly wigs. Clocked.
For 24 hours.
My head, yeah, I've had a headache for a few days, but... after that
wonder
boat
why.
journey, my head...
Well, he's here in style.
Yes, alcohol does
I'm
cause
just,
headaches.
Look, a bottle of Bacardi.
I'm a little bit taken aback by how much he's drunk already, and
And he's wondering why he's got a headache.
yeah, and he's wondering why he's got a headache. But if that's a sign of things to come, then God help us.
I don't know if I'm in the state to talk to anyone. Any birds might get some fingers in. You never know.
Oh dear.
Hopefully not smelly ones. And no pooey ones, because we're not fingering any ladyboys tonight.
Few fingers.
How many fingers can you fit in a ladyboy?
No. Oh my God.
Oh dear God.
That's how I feel.
It's just gone down
Good
her.
cop, bad cop. Oh my
Wow.
Goodness. What do you think? What do you think of that? That's awful, isn't it?
Maybe it's just a bit of bravado talk.
It's just so crude. It's so unnecessary. Why does someone have to talk like that?
But that's what kids do. Why do they have to do it? Why do they feel the need to shock you like this?
No, but do they? Is that what they have to do? Is that what they have to do? No, it isn't what they have to do.
But why is he talking
It's
like
what
that?
they choose to do, because he's choosing to be cocky, isn't he?
That's basically what it is. I mean, like, teenage lads and like lads that are just out of teenage years, I guess, do kind of talk like that. Well, British ones anyway. Like, you can try and be the best example possible, and you will just see these guys talking like that. Most of the time they learn it from their friends. There's a very odd, like, culture around what it is to be like a man and what it is to be male and like one of the boys, especially in the UK, and I'm sure this happens in every culture where there is men. How do you even begin to address this? Because it's like a societal issue. I have absolutely no idea. You kind of have to try and instill it from childhood. I always say this. Boys and girls are raised far too separately in like modern day culture. You can't tell a boy that exhibiting anything feminine is like awful, dirty, don't do it, wrong. Being in touch with your feminine side is bad. Like showing emotion is bad. Doing anything that could possibly ever label you as feminine as is bad. And then expect them to grow up and respect and enjoy women as people. Like, these things are fundamentally, they're not, you can't put them together. You can't teach someone how awful something is and then be like, right, go off then, go and respect it now. Like, that's not how any of this works. And I think this is one of those things that needs to be started from birth. Maybe even before birth.
Can't say much more of this, I'm certainly sorry.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God! They're crazy.
Crazy.
Fire!
Can't they feel anything?
I mean, that is
I've
wild
got
because they're
blisters on my
drunk.
feet.
Like, in the UK, you could never do something like that whilst drunk. It would be like, immediately expunged, girl! Because now he's a bit injured, but like, also, boys like to hurt themselves. Boys just do. I don't know why. Like, lads are like, oh yeah, why don't we all jump off a bridge, girl?
They're dead.
I've got blisters on my feet.
I love this reaction to a reaction.
himself.
Bent.
There's a good night out, though. Proper good night tonight.
That's a good night out there. Have a good night.
Yeah, nobody wants to see their child.
That's a great way to
drunk,
finish.
do they?
His liver is shot. No wonder these people. I don't know. I just feel I'm clearly getting old.
I think you're overreacting. I really do. Seriously, I think you're overreacting.
I don't care.
With Italian family pride at stake,
like,
Chiara's
well, this is what
parents are
boys do.
quietly confident.
I have had 2 buckets shamefully
Jesus.
I've had 2 tequila shots and I'm gone.
I don't think she's that bad. Like, I really don't. This is clearly like a cultural clash because in terms of Britain, this isn't that bad. This is a bit scary though. Because she's far too drunk for that.
Oh no.
The people were on ball though, being like, stop!
No, she's very...
And again.
Oh, she did it again.
That skirt.
Oh, well, actually...
I'm going to try everything they've got on offer. If they don't like it, I'm 22 years old, I'm an adult, I'll do what I like.
We see.
It's true, and sometimes parents don't want to hear that.
We see. She can do whatever she wants. We see that.
How does that make you feel?
That I don't know her as well as what I thought.
No, she was completely out.
She was gone.
I never saw her like that. I never saw her so
Yeah, but your
down.
parents aren't meant to see you like that, are they?
I'm genuinely shocked. I am. The way she said, I'm 22, I'm Thailand, I do whatever I want. I don't think so. And I just hope it doesn't...
Unfortunately, in the eyes of the law, yes.
I just hope she's going to maintain her dignity, you know, and she remember what I told her all the time.
No sunshine break is complete.
I do think that was potentially a bit of an overreaction on the lady's father there. I don't know. I feel like he's obviously very Italian, and clearly there is a difference of culture when it comes to behaviours in Italy to behaviours in Britain. I'm not excusing it, I'm just merely making an observation that I don't find her behaviour egregious because I also grew up in the British culture of, yeah, I get a binge, yeah, live for the weekend, go anyway. So I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Bam!
Party.
Obey. Screaming in the pool.
The boys are in the mood and game for anything.
Oh dear, what does that mean?
Am I on the game?
Oh no, the ladyboy's in town.
Josh considers himself a big-time drinker.
Everyone, this guy reckons he's the best at doing beer bongs in this whole pool, alright? Does anyone here think they can beat him? Alright, come on. First stand up, let's go.
Sorry, he's good at
Time
doing
to
what
find
in
out
the
if he's
where?
telling the truth.
Here we go.
Oh God, right. Get the funnel, girl!
Alright, he's giving it
God,
the
it's
big one.
almost
He
as
reckons
bad
he's
as
the dog's brother.
Super Size versus Super Skinny.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, this is like...
Go on, pour that shit. Open your throats, boy, and suck it all down.
Yeah, buddy!
Oh, shit. That's it.
Very brat summer. Skippity Tyler is. Pixelation. Was it just one beer down the
Are you
tube?
the one who said you were the best in the whole place?
Oh, feel a bit embarrassed now, Bruce. Do you go, oh no.
But yeah, no,
You
that's
silly
not good,
sausage
is it?
hole, look at you. Look what you've done.
I might leave now.
Oh, he's all embarrassed because he couldn't drink the beer the farthest
After a
through
failure
the
in the beer
tube.
stakes,
Oh no.
Josh, who in the past had drug issues, is now wishing he could get high.
If I can't find mushrooms, then it will just be booze. I do want to do it.
Oh, yes. I see. Actually. Probably a good idea for him to not try and overindulge because it did slip my mind that he has had drug issues previously in the past. And if you have a history of adult illicit substance use, shall we say, that became a problem and you've moved your life on and away from that and you've gone through a healing, shall we say, you do have to be mindful of where you put yourself and in what situations you put in to try and avoid temptation in the first place. I know, for example, that if I was to go to like a heavy club filled with people doing like alcohol and be like, wow, I know that I would be like, wouldn't it be nice to have a cocktail, wouldn't it? But I've been sober now for nearly 3 years, and I know that I don't want to put myself in that situation in order to allow those thoughts to creep in because that will lead to my life unraveling and spiralling into chaos.
Paradise Island, so laying on the beach, tripping out. I know my mum probably wouldn't agree with it, but...
I mean, it doesn't sound that appealing to me.
Downtown, Chiara, Amy and Daniela are educating themselves about the 2004 tsunami.
Right.
But just to think in this area as well, like how many dead must have been as well.
The huge wave devastated Koh Phi Phi, leaving an
It did.
estimated
I remember
2,000
this.
people dead.
This was shocking.
They are
It was so
visiting a
shocking.
memorial bar made from the wreckage.
Gosh, is it really 21 years ago? That's wild.
Landlord Ben lost 18 family members during the tsunami.
It's memories.
It's memories, yeah. Yeah.
If they're not dead, tsunami wave, I'm not gonna do something like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, God,
Just in like the kids' toys and stuff. It's amazing what you've done.
No, I've not done anything. Tsunami done it for me. Only 18 of my family die. I have another 118 not die yet. I have to be strong.
You are very strong, and it's.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us look around. Thank you very much.
Be happy.
Do you know what? Actually, real recommendations here. Recommendations? Commendations here, because this is the kind of thing that I do on a trip. Whenever I'm going to a trip, I really want to learn more about where I am, what's going on. I always try to go out of my way to visit museums or understand events about, like, what makes this city or what has happened to this city or this place or this island. Like, what makes it... Like, what is its history? So I really like that Chiara did this. And I'm glad that the BBC showed this and didn't just show her as, like... Or didn't just try to paint her as, like, a party girl, the party girl, bucket of vodka girls. I want to talk to the manager girl. I'm really quite glad that they showed this because it shows that her maturity isn't just in, like, party girl era. It's also, like, have fun, but also learn. Which I mean, what more is there to life than having fun and also being, like, a respectful person and learning about things? Like, that's... Everyone could do that. I wonder if the boy's gonna do it.
Thank you very much.
Be happy.
Ooh, really emotional moment.
That was really hard. Yeah.
They also are a little bit hungover, and
That
when
was
you're
really hard.
hungover, your emotions are, like, all over the place. I remember not quite the same, like, heavy situation as this. Let's lighten up the mood a little bit. I remember when I was so hungover, lying on Rolly's apartment floor, and I was scrolling through Instagram Reels, and then, like, old dogs, just a lot of, like, old dogs reels came up, and I was, like, laughing and, like, hysterically sobbing at the same time, and that was because I was hungover.
That was really hard, and I mean, he kind of jokes around about it, but you can see how devastated he is.
Small amounts of humour do help break the
Having learned
trauma
about
of living,
has
don't
changed
they?
the way I look at, the things my parents do for me, like, the simple little things, and me not saying thank you, or me getting angry over the stupid little things, whereas at the click of a finger, it could all be gone.
That is
so
very true.
I'm just going to be more appreciative of what I got.
Live in the now. I always try to remind myself to live more in the now.
Oh, here we go. He just looked in the mirror and saw his ginger hair.
Back at the pool party.
Is this another
And
pool
there's
party?
some
or is this the
surprise
same pool party
visitors.
for later? Oh my God, no! They're gonna be like, hello, girly wigs.
And if he's going to chat up women, chat them up. Whoa, chat them up with respect.
Chat them up.
Sorry, I'm ducking the bats.
I'm loving it. It's an experience for me, a first-time experience to be absolutely surrounded by bats. Incredible.
Surrounded by bats, being bitten, in the dark, about to spy on my son. I mean, it can't get any better than that.
Yeah, I mean, they're having a more wild holiday than the girly wigs are, aren't they? This looks like quite a
I can see
tame
him.
pool
No,
party.
go down, go down. Oh my God, I can see him. He's on the balcony. I can't believe we're
this is
here.
weird.
I cannot believe
Oh,
we're
it's
doing
weird.
this. He's had a bucket. He's had a bucket.
There he is,
Right,
he's lit
there
up.
he is. He's lit up.
We should venture out.
I mean,
do some skipping with fire.
He's chatting somebody up.
I think that's our main concern. We want him to enjoy himself. We want him to have a good time. We don't mind him getting a little bit tipsy, but as long as he treats women with respect and doesn't come out of any remarks that will shock us, or any parent for that matter.
You know your
I
children,
guess-
or you think you do, but when you're actually watching them and they don't know that you're watching them, and it's like live, and you're actually seeing them in their natural habitat. I sound like David Attenborough. And now we see Josh in his natural habitat. I'm getting a window into his world.
I guess that's exactly what it is, really, isn't it? Like, people behave differently when they know they're being watched. There's that really, like, poignant, I think it's from Japan, like a Japanese saying about, like, everyone has 3 faces, and it's the one you show the world, the one you show to yourself, and the real one. And I completely agree. I think a show like this really shows you, without this authority, like parental authority, people behave much differently. But I must admit, I haven't been, like, horrendously shocked so far in this episode, which is surprising because Sun, Sex and Suspicious Wigs is usually filled with absolute trash.
Keep down.
Yeah, I'll keep down.
To crawl away like Marines.
Down on the beach, Kiara is feeling homesick.
Oh.
It's not a patch on my dad's. He's like a nightmare chef in the kitchen. You do the littlest thing wrong and he'll pick up on it and he'll say, that's shit. Do it again. But it's all in good fun, though. Like, I just look at him now and I think, do you know what? You're actually quite a funny guy.
You listen to the show.
Yeah.
But when it's your party and he's asking for more alcohol, when more?
Yeah, like, well, I had a party and I kept giving out shots. Like, my parties are just shots. Everyone has shots. Jelly shots a lot. And every time I said, who wants a shot, he was in there. Me.
Was he?
And, like, I've never seen my dad get that rat-arsed before.
Oh,
he got
dear. Not drunk daddy.
Hello?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Kiara calls her parents.
Hello, lovey. How are you?
Can you hear me?
On a
Yeah, I can hear you. What are you up to?
different phone.
She thinks they are back home in Croydon,
Is Dad at home or is he gone?
but they are actually less than half a mile away.
Hello.
Hi, Dad.
What are you doing? You
Hi,
okay?
you all right? Yeah, good. You?
He sounds a bit tipsy, is that?
but-
It was
Like,
me
the
all
weather
along,
is
girl.
amazing. I just thought
Bottomless
I'd touch
buckets
base
for
with you and say
daddy.
I'm okay. And
All right. Stay away from
Yeah?
my drink, please, okay?
I won't drink too much, don't worry. I brought you a nice present anyway. I bought you some nice sunglasses.
Oh, that's
Okay,
nice.
love you,
See?
baby.
All right, love you.
See?
Tell Mum I love her too,
Hello.
and tell Nan as well.
Okay.
All right?
I love you.
Love you.
All right, love you
Bye,
too. Bye, Mum. Bye. Bye, Dad. Bye, bye.
See, that was sensible and not obscene.
She said she doesn't drink. Well, yeah.
No,
Just spoke
she
to
didn't
my
say
mum
not
and then my
going to
dad's,
drink. She
and
said, I will mind
yeah,
the
it
drink.
wasn't the greatest connection because like long distance or whatever. But yeah, they seem happy. They seem like content that I'm away. Mum was just giving me a little bit of advice. Don't drink too much. And my dad was like the same. He was like, don't make an ass of yourself, pretty much. And I was like, don't worry, I'm not.
I don't think she is. I genuinely
After
don't
7
think she is.
hours
Apart
of
from
checking
like
out talent at the pool party,
drunk at the fire.
Josh is on the pool.
Oh dear.
She's got quite a sexy voice, isn't she? Oh, wow.
Is that hitting? It's like that turtle.
You've been screaming a lot this week.
But with small talk getting him nowhere, he goes for the jugular.
Oh God, right.
How about I do that into your mouth?
Absolutely not.
I'm good at
Rejected.
getting things in first time.
Oh dear.
Oh, you've got really nice boobs. Well done. Me? Yeah. Handshake for that.
They're fake, they're not real.
They're fake. Pool party's going good. Couple girls that want to get fingered.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's got no game. He's got no game. I must admit, I've never been in a situation where I've had to be this person. Like, it's so alien to me to watch men try and pick up women using, like, pickup lines. But the pickup lines seem to be taught from them by what, like, other men teach them. And not, like, listening to the women. Because if a man came up to me and was like, I get things, yeah, I get them in one go, yeah, do you want me to stick this in your mouth? I'd be like, goodbye.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
I remember reading, though, that there's a difference, isn't there, between trying to get a girl to do, like, a one-night stand and trying to get a girl to, like, actively, like, form a relationship. I don't know. This is such an alien concept to me, but as far as I can tell, he's not got the, like, charm. Do you know what I mean? Like, the charm? Women like to be charmed? Charms!
If you're not going to wait for me, I'm going to go home.
Right.
I don't want to have sex with a big bird because she'll suffocate me in the bed. Because I'm only quite a small bloke. Apart from these weapons, everything else is quite small. No, apart from these weapons.
But don't pan down.
Give me 5 minutes.
But back in the party, the girls have disappeared.
Yeah, of course, because he's got no charm.
Give me 5 minutes. Wait here, 5 minutes. Come with me.
Oh, is he getting a bit desperate now?
Josh is feeling desperate.
Last resort is waiting until Louis is asleep, spraying some lube on his bumhole and pushing it in.
And not only have the girls disappeared,
Sometimes I think the things that I say are crass, and then I genuinely hear crassness, and I'm like, do you know what? No.
Thank you all. Your love has broken the curse and freed my soul. I'll never have to kill again. Really?
And not only have the girls disappeared, but suddenly the heavens have opened too.
Monsoon season. Tropical storm.
Oh, we ain't got nowhere to go, so we can go home.
We're not going to go home.
Yeah, what we do?
With your tail between your wigs. Even the ladyboys don't want you girls.
I'm naked again, so...
Alright, see, look. See?
The girl that she wasn't there when I got back. So the night hasn't been a fail completely, but it hasn't been the best night. Not gonna lie.
I would call that a fail, personally. She obviously wasn't feeling it and was just a bit like, can you leave me alone? And the first opportunity she got to leave, she did.
Early morning.
Right, here we go.
And the parents have mixed feelings about what they've seen so far.
I think
don't
Kiara's
think
fine.
She got quite total respect for me because she be lying.
Oh, of course she has.
I hope they
feel
see.
like I've had
I hope they see like more video footage of her going and visiting like the tsunami memorial, because if I was a parent and I saw my child doing that, I'd be like, oh, thank goodness, there's some like light in the world, you know?
I feel like I've had almost the worst shock, and it, you know, I know it can get worse, but now I know what shock feels like.
Okay, we ready?
Oh, they are. Okay, right. Everybody shush, listen.
It's not a patch on my dad's. I have to say that. I have to say it's not a patch on my dad's pizza. Like when I make pizza with me, he's like, come on. You do the littlest thing wrong and he'll pick up on it and he'll say, that's shit, do it again. My parties are just shots. Everyone has shots. And every time I said, who wants a shot, he was in there, me. And like, I've never seen my dad get that rat-arsed before, but he got pissed.
The truth is out. It's not just the daughter. Oh, the tables
Show us where she was being a wonderful member of society. Oh!
So you don't feel you're being a hypocrite then?
Little bit.
Yes,
Little bit.
there is a lot of
Hold
hypocrisy.
on,
You've got one set of rules for this or that, and then an entirely separate set of rules.
Oops.
For yourself. I mean, if you don't like swearing or you don't like drinking, you don't like it, full stop.
I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, not good for
the
me,
other side
bad
of
for
the coin
you.
probably now.
Oh, I wish they'd
Joshua,
shown
here we
that. Oh, no!
Oh, you've got really nice boobs. Well done.
Me?
Handshake for that.
The fake, they're not real.
They're fake. Pool party's going good. A couple girls that want to get fingered.
Oh, it's like watching The In-Betweeners or something.
God. Honestly, what do you say?
How does it feel to know that your son doesn't have any game?
20. No. More to the point. Your daughter's on the same strip. If he's saying no.
Yeah.
Let me finish. If he's saying that so explicitly what he wants to do, and all of a sudden you see him with Kiara, are you going to sit there with a big smile? It's normal. It's what boys do.
Yeah.
You would not.
Ah, see?
You
Not
would
all
not.
men, but somehow always a man.
I don't blame you for being cross.
Steph and
You've
Ernie's
changed your
worst
tune,
nightmare
sir.
is to see Josh relapse into his old addictions.
If I can't find mushrooms, then it will just be booze. I'm going to go on a search because I do want to do it in a paradise island, so...
He just
laying
gets
on the beach,
worse.
Oh, Josh.
I know.
Yeah,
My
don't
mum probably
tempt
wouldn't
that
agree with
fate.
it, but I want to do it.
Hopefully he didn't, though, because we didn't actually see any footage of him doing that. And I think the BBC would have been like, aha, look at him!
I can't tell you what I've been through with him. No one would believe me. I've said this to many people, if I wrote a book
Well, I believe you.
about... You don't believe me, Ernie, because you were the one that said to me when I met you, cut the apron strings, you're too this, you're too that. You don't believe me. No one knows what you go through until you're in it. I don't care what you say. No one does until he's your own child and you're watching him lying there completely out of it, getting thinner and thinner and thinner, going bluer and bluer. Until you see that, you have
Steph,
no idea.
I can
No, Ernie, no, you have no idea.
Let's take a second, shall we? That was a really intense exchange of words there. I can see exactly where she's coming from because that is a point of pain. She's speaking about how painful the experience was for her as well as him, her son. So I can understand her outrage and outburst there because sometimes people do have who haven't experienced how bad these situations can be. Sometimes someone can come into the situation and be like, well, it's not that bad, is it? Why don't you just stop doing up? Like, it is a reality of, like, sometimes people do need to be spoken to like that to realise that, like, you've overstepped the line here. You don't know what you're talking about. But granted, that was a small window. I do feel it's difficult to watch. Sometimes those situations are actually necessary to talk about like that because the gravity of the situation needs to be understood somehow. But that doesn't take away from the fact that it is to watch, you know? But I
just love him. And I've loved him so much, but I've loved him like I've got to save him and save his life all the time. I don't want to feel like that. I just want to love him and accept that this is who he is. And if he's a bit crude and if he's a bit this, I know he's a beautiful person.
Something can be beautiful and also unpleasant. If that makes sense.
Today,
Right.
Kiara
Back
and
on the
Co
boat, girl.
have decided to dive deeper into what Thailand has to offer with a
that mean?
day's snorkeling.
Oh, that's nice.
But here come the parents.
Oh, God, right. It's slippery. But, like, going snorkeling isn't exactly like a taboo activity, is it? It's not like shockingly taboo. She's gone snorkeling, girls. I know it!
Deep, yeah?
The girls are having a whale of a time.
Bubbly,
The same can't be said for Antonio.
Oh, dear. He's not having fun. Oh, no, I don't want to hear that.
Shut up, Joe. That's disgusting. Oh, see what you're doing?
You're not having a good time, are you? No.
Sorry, I'm laughing. Stop it.
Poor thing.
Antonio finally gets his sea legs.
Yeah, I can see them. They're over there. Can I have a little look? Yeah, sure.
They're just snorkeling. Like,
Experience.
there's nothing suspicious about this, is there?
Bless her.
Yeah, see, look, it's nice to see people having
She
you
cannot
like
see
having
me.
fun, isn't it?
I'm spy on her behind. It's so exciting. I'd love to get in and just grab her ankle.
Gilda is clearly revelling seeing Kiara having fun so close up. Antonio less so.
No.
That was so good. I absolutely love that.
See, I haven't seen them get, like,
It's
plastered
amazing.
every day, every minute.
I'm gonna kill her because I feel very sick.
That's not your fault. It's not her fault, is it?
That's love. That is love.
Yeah, I don't know. I need a bucket again.
Biscuit, are you doing sticky farts? Sticky fart boy Biscuit. Ah, come on then. Yeah, you can come up and fart on Mummy. Ah, is that my little Biscuit? Are you a suspicious wig? Are you being really stinky? Shall I put you on a one-way ticket to Thailand and see if you think...
She's going to jail this time.
No, you wouldn't, would you, Biscuit? No, you're lovely. Yeah, do you like where your new bed is? You can just sit in your bed and relax. Is that nice? I would kiss you, but I got lipstick on. Anyway, back to the show.
Yeah. It's a drop of water into the shower.
God, no, I don't want...
As the night draws in,
Would you tidy up that?
the partying
Not slinky.
begins.
Okay, right. Party
But
time.
not for Josh.
Oh.
I had a little sleep, and when I woke up, I felt a bit sick. Started being sick, and I just felt weird.
I'm ready to go out now. Josh is on a bed, dribbling from both ends.
Oh no!
Louis goes it alone.
Food poisoning, maybe? Oh, rubbish.
Daniela is also feeling under the weather.
If it is sunstroke, put after sun on because you're going to feel shit if you don't put any on. Thank you.
Oh,
Kiara
rubbish on
and Amy
holiday.
decide to party on regardless.
Push the limits is so British, though, isn't it? Like, you go on holiday and you just push your limits, and then it's like, I'm really ill. Blue flavouring. Whoa! Careful now, girls. Oh, dead. Oh, she's having a lovely time. Charlotte Church could never.
And while the girls paint the town red, orange, and pink, Lonesome Louis is left feeling blue.
Oh, he's gone to see some boxing, though. That's fun. Do you
But
like
he
boxing?
needn't worry as Josh is fighting back.
Ah, he's come to be sick in the
music
bar.
was playing.
and I just wanted to come out, so I'm going to start drinking now because I can feel like I can drink now.
Okay, well that was quite quick.
A few beers later, and he's back on form.
Back in the game, back on the go, back in the wig. Why didn't you try on that lovely
If I didn't
wig?
think someone punched me in the stomach and I shit myself. Oh, I only got a fake too, so that would probably got knocked out.
Oh, is this
Louis,
that famous bar where you can like go and be a boxer, where you're just like in the audience, you can be like, "I'll fight you next." Is this the one? And that's why he's like, "Don't hit me, I'll poo myself."
But Louis should be getting in the ring, but he's been a
Might be later.
You don't know.
Get put in and bash me.
Tybo wants to fight you though.
Oh, I don't know about this friendship. It seems like a friendship of convenience rather than like they actually like each other a little bit. I don't know.
Josh is hoping today he has better luck with the ladies.
Not if you've been sick from both ends, girly wig. You should tell all the girls that you're going to be with. No, see, you wouldn't kiss a vomit boy. Poopy vomit boy. Get away.
We just kissed. A bit random. Apparently that's what it's like out here, but it's harder than I thought, let's put it that way.
What do you mean
But
it's harder
back
than you
inside,
thought?
once again, Josh's girl has disappeared.
Yes. I'm sorry. You need to work on yourself a little bit at 20. Oh, I find it a bit
Kiara
cringe.
and Amy have been partying like there is no tomorrow. But
He wants to be
there
a player and it's not working.
And it's wet, wild, and without.
Just had a guy step on my foot when we were dancing, and he's managed to pull my entire big toenail off, so it's hanging off, and it's starting to sting now. So I'll try and get it off.
Oh, I simply cannot watch that. I simply cannot. I have been in this exact situation. Someone stamped on my foot in a club, lost my big toenail. Oh, it's so awful, girls. Oh, and that it takes years to fix. Years. Sun, sex, and suspicious toenails.
It's not very catchy.
And she's gone back to the hotel, skipping. Careful, girl. Oh, yeah, you don't want to go with all the...
I've lost the shoe. Abandoned ship.
Oh, God, they're
My
soaked.
toenail is like hanging off for dear life.
You don't want to submerge your toenail in street water. Gangrene, girl.
Oh,
Gout.
swim.
Oh, did she die? Poor thing. Yeah, stay you go. Yeah. Good night, was it?
Oh!
No.
I have no toenail. I have no big toenail. I've been growing these for like 3 years since my last fucking toenail removal. So yeah, that's my toenail.
No, thank you,
Enjoy.
girl. No, thanks. Don't want to look biscuit. No,
It's
don't look.
2:30
I've got 9
AM.
eyes. Right. So the boys are still out trying to get
Despite
ladies.
a valiant attempt to party through the pain, Josh has finally succumbed to his illness.
We're going to go home,
God.
but I don't
The
feel well.
the winter took him.
Got the shit. We get too cozy.
Got a dodgy stomach, but
Upset tummy.
No, I'm just sitting there and I don't even want to talk to anyone. I don't want to fucking talk to Louis, you know what I mean?
You don't talk to anyone.
Yeah, if you're sick, it's not fun, is it?
On the
Oh,
word.
God.
Down.
I ain't have a good night because I
That
can't
was
let
quite
myself.
chivalrous.
I can't let myself loose.
Because the whole bum hole goes loose.
Because if I let myself loose, my bumhole's loose.
And everyone just scatters.
Shit's spraying everywhere. I just can't be I can't be cool because I've got too much to think about. Like, man.
So, yeah.
Like, I don't want to drink too much and be sick because if I be sick, I'll probably shit myself because of the pressure in my stomach. You know what I mean?
With the boys almost back at the hotel,
I think that
and
means
this
it's
being
time
the
to go
final
home.
night, it seems Josh's chance of pulling is absolute zero. But that's before he visits the local shop.
Oh, God.
Josh has drawn a bit of rat back. It's kind of awkward because I don't know what's going on. There's 2 of them. I don't know which one he wants.
Okay. I am feeling a bit rough, but if they want to sit on my dick, then
Sit on it.
let them sit. Let them sit.
With one girl keen to stay and the other keen to go, Josh has a novel way of deciding.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No, stop it. Yeah, no,
She
we're
wins,
not
we
doing
go
all
up. If you win,
she
you can
seems up
do
for it
one.
in her little sensible bob.
Right, Colin.
Oh, to be young and on holiday.
Depends. Oh, shit, we're going up.
Josh wins.
Bye.
40 minutes later,
What have you been doing?
fucking drink, you know. Right, we're going back to our hotel now. It was lovely to meet you.
Josh battered that bird. Ew. Sorry. You definitely got battered, though.
I was actually sick halfway through dogging her. And swallowed that shit and just kept on pumping. Standard. Yeah, I was sick afterwards. Checked the toilet. I was a bit sick in a condom. In the toilet.
Good night.
Modern, relatable, buckets of fun.
Who says romance is dead, girly wigs? I have no... How am I going to put this on YouTube? How is this going to be on YouTube? How dare you?
Excuse me, I will not have that. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Kiara is a saint. Right, the next day.
It's been a stressful few days for Steph and Ernie.
Do they have to
who are
watch it
anxiously
again?
anticipating the final viewing.
The final viewing? Oh no, girly
The
wig!
last one wasn't such a great viewing, so I'm actually quite nervous for this.
I feel like this show
Ready?
kind of encourages them to be
It's
terrible,
Kiara
though, you
up
know?
first.
There we go.
I think when I get home, I am going to be very different when it comes to respect for my family. I think, if anything, this trip to Thailand and, you know, having learnt about the tsunami has changed the way I look at, you know, the things my parents do for me, like...
Interesting.
You know, the simple little things and me not saying thank you or me getting angry over the stupid little things, whereas at the click of a finger, it could all be gone. So I'm just going to be more appreciative of what I got and what they do for me.
Oh. Okay.
She's
That's
like,
good.
he's not going to say that about me, is he, go?
So she understands the meaning, you know, to be away. So she want to appreciate that's what we do for her.
She's turned out exactly how I wanted it. She's blossoming.
I'm frowning so much, I'm giving myself lines, girl.
I would be so proud. I am. If I heard those words from one of my children, I would be so
Yes,
proud.
me too.
I am absolutely dreading this.
She is, yeah. Oh God, here we go.
I was actually sick halfway through dogging her. And swallowed that shit and just kept on pumping. Yeah, I was sick afterwards. Checked the toilet. I was a bit sick in a condom.
Can you imagine her mother?
Everybody breathe.
It was busy.
Let's not be naive. Those girls come abroad for the sex as much as the boys.
That's true.
You
That's
know,
true.
They're both consenting parties, you know.
That's true.
I'm not shocked, honestly. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, seriously. As a matter of fact, I almost feel like saying well done, but I don't want to go too far, but he's, you know...
Well done, being sick whilst
How,
dogging a
If
girl.
the mother sees this programme, how on earth is she going to feel?
What, do you think she's naive?
Well, I clearly am.
Do you think the mother's naive?
No, but that's what I clearly am. I wouldn't have thought that. I don't know. Maybe.
Steph,
I obviously live in the past century. Quite clear. I know that you've told me over and over again how naive I am. Hello, totally naive.
Oh.
I feel like I've been on a bit of a roller coaster because I came out, I was all so excited to see what he got up to, how he was, and I knew the downfalls, I knew Josh's history, I knew the past, I knew all of that, but it's almost like it sort of hit me face on.
Josh?
Yeah, she had high expectations and they weren't met. I think that's the reality here. That whole course of, like, the one-night stand situation, though, did even make me go kind of recoil in bleh, because I just can't imagine ever being in that situation, and I would never put myself in that situation, and I wouldn't do this. But my goodness me. I can't also help but kind of think a little bit like, well, he's 20. This behaviour hasn't come out of nowhere. Is she having a bit of like a realisation that he's not the person she thinks he was? But also, like, I don't know. I've got the parental questions, girly wigs. What's going on today in the studio?
Josh has put his mum through a torrid time, but deep down he knows just how lucky he is.
Are we
I
getting
couldn't have got through without my mum, no.
Boy.
My mum's been amazing,
He
yeah.
is
My mum's been there for me the whole
sweating.
time. And if I
Those
didn't have my mum
pupils.
and I did go into care and or go into jail, yeah, my life would be completely different now. So, yeah, without my mum, I'd have nothing. Which I don't really want to think about when I'm drunk because I start crying like a little girl. So, yeah, my mum's pretty much saved my life. My mum has pretty much saved my life.
When I hear him say that he knows that he wouldn't have survived, I know it's true.
God, should this have happened on TV?
But
This
it
should
is
have been
good
like
to
family
hear
therapy.
that he knows, because it's been the hardest few years. I suppose it makes me feel proud that I didn't give up. And God, there were times when I wanted to.
He will have his strengths. He's got his strengths in other ways.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
And it looks as though he is pulling through with those strengths.
I've seen him now recognise and have an insight into what has happened and where he wants to go, and he does want people to see him as changed and different. And the thing is, a lot of people watching this, I know, will think, you know, he's this, that and the other, but nobody has seen how far he's come. Because
Yeah,
if
that is very
people
true.
seen
Only
just
you
a few
will
years
know.
ago, people wouldn't have thought he'd have survived. And I remember telling people
Life is long.
I thought he was going to be dead by 21. Well, he isn't. He's out there partying, and that's only a good thing. He's come so far.
Okay, all right, I agree. Oh, goodness.
It's the last day on Co-PP for Kiara, Amy and Daniela. And for lunch, they fancy that well-known Thai delicacy.
Pizza?
Pizza.
Yeah.
We're going to eat at
Poor Daniela,
at
she's not had a
restaurant
great
again for
time,
the
has
third
she?
time, so it's like we found like our Italian restaurant. The girls that come to Thailand to eat Italian, you know, it's quite funny when you think about it.
And what Kiara doesn't realise is that today's chef is none other than her father, Antonio.
Well, yeah, come and sit on the table, but all on one side. Like, that to me would be immediate suspicion.
I can't wait to see her face.
Ready to order? Do we know what we're going to get?
Posso fare una pizza speciale?
Sì, speciale fatto tu, sì, grazie. He's going to do a nice pizza for us. Grazie.
Ok, prego.
Ooh, girly
She
wings,
will
we
probably
ready?
burst out laughing and be shocked and then just go into fits of laughter.
Girly
That's
wings.
how I think she's going to react.
The moment has come to finally reveal the truth.
7:30?
Like, there's colours, pink ones, blue ones, green ones.
Here we go. You ready?
He's really thick Italian voice, same as my dad. Ah.
Questa è per voi, signorina, prego.
Oh, thank you.
Vi piace come...
Oh my God!
Gagged!
Hello, dear.
Are you serious?
7:30? What's the 7:30?
When did you make this? When did you get here?
We inspire you all the time.
Oh my God! Hello.
Bucket.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Oh.
How did you guys get here?
I don't know, those two girls are like,
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Alcohol.
No, no.
We're very proud of you.
You know what the show is? Fire skipping. Fire skipping.
No, no.
Oh my God. You know what? I knew this was too good to be true. I fucking knew it was too good
Chiara,
to
what
be
did I
true.
tell you to the beginning? Chiara?
Yes! Then why would he have done it? Why would he have done it?
you know, that wasn't that bad, was it?
You guys coming here and, you know, spying on us, spying on me, and
Therapy
you
time
know,
now.
you've been here the entire time. Like, it doesn't make me angry or upset. It's just, I feel great that you've seen me, like, with my friends this far away and, like, living my own life. It makes you think, like, how much I miss you guys. And
That's quite a
Sorry.
mature way of looking at it, I guess.
It's stupid. I'm just
She's
being
not seeing
stupid.
it as like an invasion of privacy. She's
Yeah,
seeing it
it's
as
like, I
like
couldn't
a
imagine
growth
losing
opportunity, which I hope also the parents do at the same time.
You're fine as you are, love.
I know, but
Very proud.
I could do more.
Makes feel very, very nice to hear you say this thing to us and to contribute, at home.
Or me wanting to give you guys something back.
Yeah, maybe it's my paranoia, that's what it is, But I need to, to cut the string.
I'm not about to be rude, but like, don't have children with the expectation of them giving something back to you. That's quite selfish.
But I need to, to cut the string and let her go.
She's not my little girl no more. She's my daughter.
Yes.
Sensible young lady.
From now, I can be able to
Young
trust her.
lady.
I'm just so grateful that they could have seen all the things I've seen and that they're proud of me. They've seen everything I get up to on my own, and
gosh,
they're giving me that independence now.
That's
They know
true.
that I can be trusted halfway
Yes.
across the world.
Yes. Right, God, here we go. Oh,
Across town, Josh and Louis are off to a tattoo parlour.
Jesus was a bottom.
But what they don't know is that Josh's mum, Steph, and partner Ernie are planning to hijack his visit.
Right,
I don't
okay,
know
are they going
how
to
he's
tattoo
gonna
him?
react. I have got absolutely no idea. What do you think?
It could go one way or the other, couldn't it? It could go complete rage, or there's going to be the initial shock, obviously, when he first sees you, and then I pop up.
Joshua in the past would have just gone there and run. So let's see.
He
The
might
moment
still do that.
soon arrives. Josh is about to get the shock of his life.
Hello, girls.
But which way will it go?
Hello, mate. Good, how are you?
Young man. Oh my God, it's lovely to see you. Where's your... You're okay. You, Josh.
I ain't got fuck.
Fingers?
Fingers, how many? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, God, this is weird, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
No one seems to care. Everyone's a bit like, what?
Why, Josh? You said you weren't going to be disrespectful. No, honestly, Josh.
Do you have to do this now?
Why did you do that? If you knew, if you thought
Because I was
was
drunk. I wasn't thinking of you, was
Mate,
I?
she was shocked out of her life. She's been in tears. I know you have a good time, you guys, but, mate, I tell you...
Is that really you? Talking like that?
Yeah.
About fingers, about fucking, about talking about women like that? It's awful.
I'm not going to change who I am.
But is that who you are, Josh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Believe him, he's telling
Still
you.
the same person, what, because I say I finger someone?
Yeah, but it sounds so
You won't
awful.
what you did.
She is
I've
being
only lectured
harassed.
you on my holiday, you know.
This doesn't feel correct. This is not the right place. This is not. They're not sitting down at a table, lovely over dinner. He's being accosted in a tattoo parlor in Thailand. Like, this is not right. This isn't right. How the other family managed it is much better. This feels a little bit like Jeremy Kyle.
I don't need a lecture from you on my holiday, do you know what I mean? I don't need to be
Mums
lectured.
are a
It's
bit
your
mumsy,
problem.
though,
You're out here like fucking
You wouldn't be
creepy.
out here.
Why are you so pissed off?
Just this situation right now is just sort of pissing me off.
Josh refuses to be filmed anymore. Steph and Ernie try and persuade him.
Back to England, had a good hard think about it. Everything you're saying, just a load of bullshit there.
Just
say
get out of the way, Josh,
today
and
on
then it's
camera.
over.
So let people know what you're about. Speak up for yourself.
Tell them how far you've come,
Yeah.
where you know.
Well, we've told her how far he's come. Let
Yeah.
you tell them now.
Yeah.
An hour since his mother surprised him, Josh agrees to talk.
Oh,
but
God,
there
here
are
we go.
still issues.
Josh,
God, right.
what are you thinking? Are you pissed off at me?
Not really.
So how do you feel looking back at it all? You think you had a good time?
Yeah, over the holiday, I had a great time.
But you look like fed up. You're fed up with me.
Well, I don't want to be doing this right now.
Why?
Because this is just awkward and bullshit. I don't want to do it.
Why is it bullshit?
awkward.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, dear.
So you can talk about doing things to ladies, but you can't face the music. Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Well, kind of a feeling I do it. No, I don't.
What is actually awkward about it? What, because you're embarrassed? Yeah. No, I know you're not doing it. You've taken your mic off.
But also give him a time to adjust to something like shocking like this, because this is kind of what the whole point of the show is, isn't it? To shock someone into being awful.
10 minutes later, Josh returns.
Right, oh God, right.
Maybe we've embarrassed
I
you.
haven't told you,
know.
Josh, that I am.
People don't
proud
like
of
being
you, and
embarrassed.
I haven't told you how. Well, I am. Well, I'm saying it again. It's difficult, Josh, because we have been through the mill together, and you can't pretend we haven't.
Yeah, I know. So I don't expect you to trust me 100%. But
At the end of the day, mate,
Don't be embarrassed.
I think you've done brilliant.
you guys are embarrassing.
Eh?
Yeah, but you know that. That's a given.
I'm disappointed in myself that I'm upset. I've never upset my mum purposely. I've never been too... I think what she doesn't get is that, yeah, what I say sometimes may be offensive, but in my day and age, with the people like my age group, it's pretty much what everyone does.
He'll bounce back quite quickly. I think it was just a terrible shock.
I think when we get home, we'll have a chat and we'll be fine.
I love him, and so I'll always be proud of him, just not proud of some of his behaviour traits.
Let's go!
My goodness. Well, that's the end of that, my lovelies. Oh, what a hateful end of the episode that was. Wow, I've got some thoughts. My goodness, what an episode that was, my lovelies. Okay, so let me put on my thinking cap here and let's try and have some wind down time, shall we? So, the first family with Kiara, we saw her having a bit of fun on the first night, get a little bit free, a little bit loosey-goosey, and then she generally had like a wonderful friends holiday. I don't think there was anything particularly offensive or particularly upsetting that she did. Yeah, sure, she had a couple of buckets of vodka and Bacardi, but like, who hasn't? It's the 21st century. I'm very surprised that they didn't show the parents the moment with the tsunami memorial, though, because I feel like that is quite an integral part to the story and would have made us feel a lot more like welcoming and a lot more like together as a family. Would have been quite lovely. I do think her dad was a little bit very present, trying to do a little bit too much, I think. Maybe, you know, relax a little bit, relax away, but also that just might be how Italian dads are. I don't know. I don't have an Italian dad. Now, the second family. There are some dynamics there that they probably could benefit from family counselling, shall we say. I'm always a fan of the phrase, like, don't shame behaviour you want to see more of. So, like, if you want someone to feel comfortable and share things with you, don't embarrass them. Don't be like, well, we knew you would be like this, didn't we? Like, it takes a lot for people to gain trust, and then also to have it on a forced television environment is just not good. I don't think the way that production handled that, the way that it was set up in a tattoo parlor, just, you know, on the street. I do not think that that was a welcoming environment with strangers all around to be able to, like, express true meaning, feelings, and come to a resolution. I hope after the show that they did manage to have that talk and perhaps reconnect with some things. Happy, healthy people don't tend to fall down those routes. There's usually an underlying issue, and we weren't privy to whatever that was. But, my lovelies, let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode of this absolute madness. If you'd like to see another episode, I would like to do one more. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the screen right now. Yes, you can. Today's Luxeria Labs subscriber shout out goes to the Miss Katie. Thank you so much for subscribing to my second channel here on YouTube, Luxeria Labs, which is my travel and photography channel. It is linked in the description box below if you want to go over and subscribe to it and be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's YouTube subscriber shout out. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons: Jojo, Orkos Samoji, Ariadia X, Asgardians, Becky Johnson, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Finch Dunham, James A. Zengirl, Jenny Wood, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Mo Sherman, Morgan LaVey, Ms. Kiss, Paola Rivera, Samael, Sky Dorim, and Steffutech. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm gonna leave it on the note of be the change you want to see in the world and lead by example. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.